As with many of our prior award winners, this year's winner serves on the Board of Trustees and is a past president of the foundation. With more than 25 years experience in the industry, he spent about 11 of those serving on our executive committee. He's a frequent author and speaker on legal issues facing the oil and gas industry. He's presented at our annual institute, the Kentucky Mineral Law Foundation, the Law of Shales Clay Conference, and the list goes on and on. Occasionally, I even rope him into speaking to our law students at the Careers in Energy program. And he's just as prolific in his writing as he is in his speaking, having published for EMLF and the Pittsburgh Business Times, among other things. And while we all might roll our eyes when another ODMA case gets decided, he keeps us informed, thankfully mostly through writing now, on the topic, and will tell you exactly what he thinks of the last ruling if you pull him aside. He also finds a way to bring us humor as we talk about the rules of ethics and those that have violated them. While I often think of him as an oil and gas litigator, his practice spans the area of oil and gas and energy law, business and contract law, and real property disputes. As a zealous advocate for his clients, he also provides counsel on risk management, claims assessment, and litigation strategy. He regularly advocates for the industry at the state level and has served as a member of the Marcellus Shale Roundtable. He's been recognized by the Chamber's USA Best Lawyers, Super Lawyers, and Pittsburgh Business Times, Who in Energy. He is licensed in 3 states, admitted to practice before 14 federal courts, including the Supreme Court of the United States. He's a graduate of Duquesne University School of Law and has an LLM in dispute resolution from Pepperdine. In his spare time, he's an active participant in his local community, serving as a member of the United Way Tocqueville Society and a member of the advisory board for the Salvation Army of Greater Pittsburgh. And without telling many of us, his friends at EMLF, he decided to get married this year. With his booming voice, you always know when he enters the room. His dedication to his craft and this organization has been steadfast. As president, he had the good fortune, for those of you who have served, of having the shortest presidential term, and the unfortunate position of being the first post-COVID president. During his term on the executive committee, he chose the continuity of leadership during the pandemic against his own aspirations of the presidency. He guided the foundation through a question-filled year with a steady hand, lots of discussion, and thoughtful strategic decisions as we made unprecedented decisions about how to move forward and keep a balanced budget. Help me congratulate the honorary Duckmaster and John L. McClaugherty Award winner, Kevin Colosimo.
You know, I was saying earlier that looking around the room, I said I sort of feel old. And now that I share the company of all my friends and colleagues who've been honored with this McClaugherty Award, I know that probably I am. Listen, I'm somewhat overwhelmed by this because it is probably the culmination of the friendships, the time that we spend together at these annual institutes, you know, the academics, the advocacy that we do, and what we share. So I think it's important to really recognize that this stuff is important. I'm really overwhelmed to see the turnout this year. As Nat mentioned, I had the longest tenure in leadership, I think, known, and the shortest presidency as a result of COVID. But really, the organization faced a lot of challenges in those years, and I am so grateful to Nat, to Aaron, Tim Haggerty, Clay, others who served alongside me in leadership during those years, because together we not only navigated COVID, we navigated the change of executive directors after 20-some years and movements of offices and things like that, and many thought that this organization might not survive. So to see it strong, to see it vibrant, to hear today's treasurer's report, have it to be strong, to hear the words that, you know, we have conferences in the black again, is very meaningful to all of us who toiled through the leadership. Probably the most meaningful thing that I observed today was the new leadership team, which I'm so excited about because we all have hand in choosing them and bringing them along and recruiting them, and we're glad to see that. So the EMLF means a lot to me. I started coming to these annual institutes in 2009, I believe, when I moved my practice into oil and gas, and just, you know, a quick note about what it means. Many of you remember our dear friend Russ Shatroma, who helped introduce me to the EMLF, and we were at one of these annual institutes at the Greenbrier sometime 2012, 2013, shortly before we lost Russ, and I came into the room and to the bar, and he and Armando Benincasa were sitting at a table, and he said, Armando, look, it's Kevin. Quick, let's buy him a drink before he tries to buy us one. So I think that's probably, to me, encapsulates what this is about. We're competitors in many ways. We're colleagues in so many ways. We're advocates in so many ways. But to be able to serve an organization that has education and advocacy and scholarship, most importantly at its forefront, is so important. So this award is very dear to me, and I'm going to think about it and take it in, and think about the great company that I have, that I share this award with. So thank you all, thank you very much, and let's have a good time. Listen, I know a lot of you are going to go to the electric banana or whatever the heck it is with these kids, but you better get your butts out of bed and be there for my panel, my opening panel tomorrow. I don't want you coming in late. I got a lot of time in this thing. We're going to launch our panel, so get up early and we'll see you in the morning. Thank you.